Hi everyone, it's Wilson here. Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'll be showing you the step-by-step process to replace the oil and filter on my Mk3 Honda Jazz 2017. So I hope you enjoy the video. So health and safety first. I've jacked the car up. It's on axle stands on both sides. I'll just show you where to jack and where to put the axle stands. So let me just get under the car. So as you can see there, I've jacked it in that position there, so the lower arm subframe rear mounting, that seems to be the strongest point to use the floor jack to initially jack it up. And then once that's jacked up, you can see that I put the axle stands on that location, on the original jacking point. So just the axle stands there on both sides, so you can see it. I've done the same on the other side as well, far end. So under the car, unlike the Mark 1 Jazz that I had previously, this one is fully covered with the plastic under tray, as you can see there. So it's got to be a bit of a pain to take off. There's 8 screws to take off, so it's just an extra step you need to take. So what I found is there's 3 screws like this on each side. So 1, 2, and then the third one at the back somewhere here. And then the same for the other side. So you've got 1, 2, and 3. So there's just Phillips screws, I believe, just by looking at it. And then there are 2 hard to get ones at the back, where it's got the arrows. I don't know if you can see it. It's got the arrows there, that one there, and that one there. They are some sort of clips, expanding clips. So I think you've got to take the center bit off with a screwdriver, and then you can pull out the clips. So yeah, let's get on with it and see how I get on. Right, the under tray's off, quite quick. Took me a few minutes to get it off. It's quite straightforward actually in the end. So those screws at the side, 6 of them, were just Phillips screws, simple enough. These ones here, the 2 at the back where the 2 arrows are pointing to, you have to unscrew the middle section, and then that middle section pops out. And I'll just show you. That middle section just pops out like this, like that, and then obviously they're expanding clips, and then you just pull the whole thing off, and it will just pop off. So straightforward enough. So I'll crack on now. Right, so with the under tray off, everything is easily accessible. So straight away you can see the oil filter there. Not a genuine one fitted, but I've got a man filter, which is a high quality filter to replace that. So that's easily accessible. The drain sump plug is, as you can see there, marked. That's a 17mm metric bolt with a crush washer. So let's crack on and drain the oil. Right, so I've undone the oil filler cap, so that enables it to drain a lot more freer when I release the sump plug, which I've done already. Show you. Yep, so undone the 17mm bolt. It's just doing its final drip at the moment into my oil collection can. And then once that's done, I'll release the oil filter and replace that for a new one. So just about to put the new crush washer and the sump plug back in. So the sump plug is the original, you don't need to change it. You just need to change the washer, the crush washer, aluminium one. They're dirt cheap, about 50p, or even cheaper than that. So that needs to be changed, otherwise you might get leaks. So don't forget to do that. So don't over tighten that bolt. You don't want to damage the sump or crack it. It's only 13 foot-pounds, so it's not that tight. By the way, that here is not a crack. I thought it was a crack when I first looked at it, but it's not actually a crack. It's the raised section of some sort of manufacturing weld. So yeah, that worried me a bit, so nothing to worry about there. Right, now I'm going to move on and release the oil filter. I've got a little tool for it, or you can undo it by hand, but sometimes if it's a bit tight, put a can opener on it, or one of those similar tools, and that'll get it off. So the oil filter's off. I'm just letting it drip, and then I'll give it a good clean. It was just hand tight, to be honest. I didn't need any tools, so that just unscrewed and off it went. So once that's finished, I'll fit the new filter and then refill the car with a new fresh oil. The oil filter that I bought is the MAN filter, so they're quality German item. Same quality as Bosch and OEM, to be honest. You can't go wrong with them. The one they had fitted was a cheap one. I don't know, can't remember. It's unbranded, but I'm glad I got rid of that. Engine oil, I'm using Mk3 stop-start, although it's a C3 spec. It was some leftover oil from my previous car. It's not the exact spec. The exact spec is COW20. Honda spec that for fuel efficiency. This is not going to cause any harm, and I regularly change the oil anyway, so the next time I change it, I'll put the correct 0W20 in. So let's clean up, put a new filter on, and I'll crack on. Right, so the engine oil capacity of this engine, the 1.3, I believe is about 3.6 litre when you're refilling. I put in around 3 litre for now. I don't want to overfill it. I want to start the car and then look at the dipstick and see how much left we got to fill up. So I'm going to put the lid back on and give the engine a start, let the oil circulate, check for any leaks at the bottom of the car, and then do the final top up afterwards. Right, so I've started the car just to make sure the oil pressure light isn't coming on, the oil light. That's good, it went out straight away, so that's a good sign. I'm going to let it run for a few minutes and then go under the car and make sure there's no leaks from the oil filter and the sump plug. I'll then put the undercover back on, lower the car, take the axle stands off, lower the car, and then do the final top up with the engine off. Okay, that's finally done. Undercover's back on, all 8 screws, including the back ones. I'll show you a close up of it actually. There you go. That's the back one. The square bit pops in, and then you screw the middle screw back in on each side. The rest are self-explanatory, they're just screws. Right, so it's engine's running. I let it idle for a bit, turned it off, let it sit for a while. I've checked the levels already. It's bang on maximum on the dipstick. It's hard to see, you won't be able to see it on the video, but I've checked it, it's on the top line, so I'm happy with that. And that's basically job done. I hope you find this DIY maintenance video useful. In the future, I'll do more DIY maintenance videos regarding my Honda Jazz Mark III. So please remember to like, share and subscribe, and I hope to see you all again soon. Cheers!